Gamers, welcome back. I'll be doing my videos in a new style. What's been happening is every time I stream a game, people come into my channel and they ask me the same 4 words every single time. And my response is always, I don't know yet, because I haven't finished the game. So therefore I will be making this new style basically for people that just wants to know the answer on the go and wants to be quick about it. And I think it's a unique style. I don't know anybody else who's doing it, so I'm definitely going to be doing it. I do like the style very much since I do play every single game out there. I want to pump out, the opinions as fast as possible and let people know, get informed about it, and show them all the videos I can. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to do a good section of the game where I tell you all the good stuff about the game, the strong points, stuff that people like about it, all the positive stuff, and keep it simple, keep it real. Go through that, and then we go to the bad, where we talk about the cons of the game, like stuff that are weak points. And then the final will be the verdict. We're going to tell you if who will like these sort of games, what exactly is the verdict for it, is it worth the price, and then from there we're good to go. Alright, so let's give this a go, and here we go. Gamers, straight to the point. We're going to talk about Dead Island Riptide, available on the PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. So first we're going to talk about the pros and the good stuff about the game. So let's see, what does this game have? Well, we'll talk about the first on the checklist. First on the checklist is going to be new weapons. There's a few new mods and weapons here and there. That's going to be first on our checklist, so that's checked. Also, some of these survivors will be having new moves and also new skills ability. Along with these mods and weapons, you also get newer zombies, and with that, smarter AIs for the zombies. So the zombies, instead of being stupid, will attack you in hordes and group, and pretty much will try to kill you. Next we have on the list is that the game has a better optimization for PC. Not the best one, it's a little bit better, so that's definitely a plus in my book right there. Next on the list would be the fact that the story of the game is much more in-depth and interesting, so you definitely want to know more about it. The other pro I like about this game is the fact that there are upgradable NPCs where you upgrade them to defend against the horde. That mode is really cool when it does happen, or those missions. Also, the game is much better in terms of co-op this time around. Everything is scaled much better. The greatest pro about this game is that it is Dead Island. People like Dead Island, people wanted to play Dead Island, they got Dead Island. And that's the next good thing about it. Now we're going to talk about the cons of the game. The first con of this game is going to be really funny because it contradicts one of the good in the game, is that the fact that it is Dead Island. The game itself is Dead Island 1.2. There are some improvements, but there aren't that many improvements because it still carries some of the stuff that is hated from part 1 over to Riptide, and I'll talk about that right now. For one, the map navigation in this game is still confusing as hell. I'm always pressing M, looking at my map, and trying to figure out where to go, and I kind of just judge from there, so I don't really look at my map a lot of times. I just kind of look in direction, look at the map real quick, and then go in that direction. Hopefully, I reach my point. Sometimes, I don't reach it. Find myself going the wrong way, so I turn around and go back and try to get to the point. The thing you heard about the most, and probably from everyone, is the fact that this game is limited in terms of customization of certain graphic options. Some people complained about the FOV sliders, others complained about, they have power PCs, they want to turn the graphics higher. The only way to do that is to manually do it by editing an INI file or doing it through a program called Riptide Helper. And if you I went ahead and threw that on the bottom for you guys, but in the beginning, the FOV 65, whatever it is, did make me sick. I don't even have cases of any motion sickness. It's just the fact that my monitor is pretty wide, and playing from that view basically gave me a headache, so I turned off my stream 2 hours in, but it was easily fixable. So the bad part about it is just the fact that, you have to do some tinkering to actually get the settings the way you want it to be. And for a lot of people, they don't know how to do that without some type of guidance. There are certain bugs that made it to this game, such as zombie clipping through walls or maybe popping through the floor. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it happens to my character also, but it's a rare thing. Not too much, but like I said, I put it under the con just in case. And then some of the other things that I didn't like was the fact that, sometimes the weather popping in and out, it does happen sometimes, and it ruins the immersion of the game, which is the great point about this game. And the final thing I have to say about this game is the fact that I did not get to play co-op for a few days because it was completely down. If you were reading the forums about it, people were pissed, people could not connect. I ended up, beating the game twice. But that's not really a big deal because, co-op did get fixed eventually, but unfortunately at that time I'd beaten the game and I'm pretty much bored of it by then. For me, the co-op is the main selling point of this game. It could have been more fun. The experience would have been a lot different. But unfortunately, as a gamer myself, we can't wait those extra days to play with other people or friends. We're just too busy fiddling our thumbs and wanting to kill some zombies, pretty much. So all in all, the verdict and judgment is that if you love Dead Island, you're an original fan, this is what it is. It is Dead Island improved. If you love the game and you're willing to dish the 40 for it, by all means go for it. If you don't mind killing zombies with melee weapons over and over again, and you are a zombie killing fan or a zombie fanatic, you will also enjoy this game. My personal opinion, however, is that it wasn't that great for me because, it was fun the first time through. You're kind of like, ooh, it's Dead Island again. But then you kind of realize, hey, it's a rehashed version of Dead Island, but, just a bit improved. And eventually it becomes really repetitive to a point where I just wanted to beat the main mission as fast as possible. And that's how I ended the game. So if you are asking if this game is worth the $40 they were asking, in all honesty, after playing the game, I think it should have been better off as a huge DLC of some sort, rather than a standalone game and being charged $40 for it. Better price would have been maybe $25, $20. It would have made a lot of people happy, But that's basically everything I have to say about the game. In the meantime, if you feel like I've missed anything, go ahead and post it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedbacks. To me, it's always great listening to others' opinions. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Fan up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next game.